Want to make some easy credits?
Only if it's legal.
Of course. As you may know, Kadara's most valuable trade is scrap and resources stolen from the Nexus. But that well's running dry.
I'm not stealing for you.
Not my goal. My focus is resources native to Andromeda. I have it on good authority there's a large barite deposit in Draleo. Barite's going to be big.
You don't say.
I sent a surveyor to check it out, but he hasn't returned. All I need from you is peace of mind.
Send me his last nav point. I'll check on him.
Much appreciated.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Picking up where we left off, we're at the bar, I don't remember what the hell its name is, in Kadara. In the, what do they call it? Lowlands? The slums. Maybe both? I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So, unlike my other Mass Effect videos, because it doesn't, I have a very limited amount of time to make these today. It's enough time, but just barely. So, unlike... Ooh, actually, I'm not even sure if I do have exactly enough time. I should. Should be fine. And while it doesn't take that long for me to reset, to record another part, it does take a little bit of time. So I'm going to do like I've been doing in my Sniper Elite videos and just playing for until I know I have, well, to be fair, my Sniper Elites, I just play until I finish the mission. In this one, I'm just going to play for a couple hours and then cut it into parts afterwards. So you'll have your intro now and you'll have your outro at the end of the last part, which will be on Saturday, obviously, but you won't have any in between the two.
Sorry, if you're looking for a dance, I'm off the clock.
What's it like spending your time down here?
Better than back home. Had to get away from my crazy family in the Milky Way. My brother, Conrad, well, he's a couple of quarts low on EZO, if you know what I mean. But now I'm here, and it's great. That Sloane Kelly, I want to be just like her. That attitude, her accent. She's like, hey, you bastard, lick my boots, kiss my ring, and then my bum. I want to work for her, learn the ropes. Then call up my brother Conrad and be all, see, idiot, you're not the only one in the family hanging out with famous people.
Right. Good luck with that.
So if you never played the original Mass Effects, her brother Conrad is a guy who's a very big fanboy of Shepard, and he pops up every now and then to talk with him. Let's see, upstairs part room is not occupied, so bring the gentleman whatever he asked, have his underwear down. All right. And now the funny thing about her brother Conrad is there is a bug in the Mass Effect 2 where even though it sent your, or like even though your save file transferred into it so that certain choices would take effect, they fucked up, and you actually, because in the first Mass Effect you have two ways of dealing with her brother, which is nicely, or you can literally shove a gun in his face and tell him to fuck off. And for some reason when they programmed Mass Effect 2, or they programmed him in Mass Effect 2, they didn't actually put the trigger in for if you dealt with him nicely. So no matter what you did in the first one, in the second one, he's a real prick and he treats you as if you had done that. And then, you know, because they realize their mistake, for some reason they never fixed the mistake, but in the third one they decided to make fun of it. But yeah, we're here to talk to Reyes about the murders.
Ryder, glad you're here. I'm sure you've heard about the murders.
There's a fresh body outside Crawlers. Some of the locals say it's the charlatan's handiwork.
I don't buy it. The charlatan is discreet, careful. Whoever did this wanted the bodies found.
Making a statement.
But to who?
The killer could be unhappy with how Sloane's running things.
Less than a third of the victims are outcasts. No. If I was the betting man, and I am, I'd say it was the Rokar.
Why would Rokar be in Kadara port?
It's Angaran built, and before Sloane, Angaran run. I think the Rokar came here looking for new recruits, and things got out of hand.
And the Angara victims? How do they fit into your theory?
I did some digging. All of the deceased Angara were public Milky Way sympathizers.
So the victims either were from the Milky Way,
or supported us. It's the only pattern I could find.
An Angaran port run by aliens would be a prime target for their cause.
Problem is, I've got no proof. And the Resistance doesn't want to antagonize the Rokar.
Guessing that's where I come in.
I need that fancy AI of yours to scan for evidence that could implicate the Rokar. People are scared, Ryder. This is your opportunity to win friends in Kadara Port.
Looks like I'm adding detective to my growing list of titles.
Detectives find things, and you're...
A pathfinder. Yeah, I got it.
One of the crime scenes isn't far. Give me a call when you get there.
Alright, let's see. I think that... I guess I can just check my... Yeah, there we go. Check my map. Okay, so that's talk to the guy about the chick who left. And I actually have no way to see outside of the slum level. Alright, now that we've talked to him... you know what? I realize that we're here already, and we should probably just advance, but in all honesty, I would much rather go and do the Asari Ark first. Although, actually, hang on. Let's see. What's my priority op right now? Lucrative activity. Turian Ark. Illidan, whatever. Retrieve the Kett's transporter from the battle. Okay. So yeah, since our priority ops don't have anything to do, or since my priority ops are on other planets, I think we're going to go and do the Asari Ark first. Just because I really like that mission, and it's a good one for us to start a video on. Now, I realize technically we didn't start the video on it, but I mean, close enough, right? It doesn't unlock like a huge amount of stuff. Like you would assume that bringing in an entire arc full of Asari would change up the game quite a bit, or change up the Nexus quite a bit, or, you know, change a lot of things because now there's like this huge influx of Asari. But no, it doesn't actually change it up all that much. Because like, once again, in the grand scheme of things, super important, and you don't actually have to do it. Now, because you don't, like, I don't think you have to get the Asari Ark, and I don't think you end up having to get the Turian Ark either. I'm pretty sure both of those are like, retrieving both of those arcs is optional. Now, I could be wrong, because the thing, like, the main priority op does say something about the Turian Ark, but I don't know if you get, I don't remember if that's when you pick up the Turian Ark, or if that just gives you a hint and then you have the option to go and get it. There we go. Now, I haven't played this since the last time I realized that I was going to scan the planets and make that sword and whatnot, but I just didn't. Illidan Nexus. Here we are. So, like, because that's optional, and I'm pretty sure Turian Ark is optional, and like I said, I don't remember getting the Solarian Ark. But if we do, either way, odds are it's optional. Because I remember that when I went through it on the hardest difficulty, I just burned through what I absolutely had to do. And like, I had so little, and like, if you did that and transferred that into like a sequel, it would be like your Nexus would be supremely different. Now, they could very well have it where if you didn't do them, just in the sequel, it's like, oh, they showed up later, even though you didn't help them, and it might just change people's reactions with you. Let's see. Since we're going into, well, we need Korra. We have to take Korra, which makes sense. And that's the Asari Ark, but PB doesn't like Asari. It is kind of close quarters, so Liam or Drac. And you know what? Fuck it. We'll stay with Vetra. I like Vetra, so we'll stick with her.
We're approaching the nav points Korra found. Something's there. It might be an arc, but the damn scourge isn't helping.
Sam, help out with sensors.
Hard to believe the Lucinia could survive in all this.
Why would the Asari Ark be here?
Might be lost or looking for something. Sarissa will have plans for those decimation hunters. Wrote the manual on crisis situations.
The commando you mentioned. You still believe she'll save the day?
Sarissa was a legend even before she was the Pathfinder's bodyguard. She'll have a plan.
Aha! Detecting an initiative vessel.
Reading life signs. And minimal power. Multiple hull breaches. She's a wreck.
If she's space-worthy and her crew's alive, that's all we need. Callow, take us in.
I'll try. Must be one docking bay still holding together.
All right. Oof. Now I don't really.
We're aboard. Any response to comms?
Nothing. Maybe their sensors are busted.
Or they've gotten dark to stop other sensors from picking them up.
Mess. No space battle did this. They had borders.
Oh, you know what? I think I actually remember how they board.
Hello? Anyone? We're here to help.
I'm remembering bits and parts of this.
Getting decompression. Die, you Kett monsters.
We're not Kett, we're a Pathfinder team!
Ryder, Lieutenant Harper, and Sam, just send her our ident codes.
Confirmed. Sorry. I'm Captain Atandra, of what's left of the Lucinia. Come up to the bridge. Maybe you can help fix this mess.
I mean, maybe. Let us find out, shall we?
So much for trying to help.
What do you mean? I mean, we are trying to help. Oh my. As you can tell, it is
Combat action. No bodies, though.
Whatever
very
happened left the
similar
captain a
to.
little trigger happy.
If the Tempest looked like this, how would you feel?
Well, I mean, bridge crew 2 out of 7, maintenance crew 0 out of 20. Is this crew complement? All right. Key systems critically understaffed. Advise against civilian stasis survival. Override comments. Families first. Sam. Immediately Pathfinder. Okay. I'm assuming that that's when they were first attacked. They had barely anyone, up, I guess, which would make sense. So they need to prioritize who to wake up.
But you'd vent a Pathfinder team into space?
Respectfully, yes. We can't take any more chances.
Sarissa Theris, Pathfinder. Don't mind the captain. Scolding me eases her blood pressure.
Ryder, I hadn't heard you were the Asari Pathfinder.
The last we knew, ma'am, Matriarch Ashara was Pathfinder with you acting as her Tiamna. I served with Asari Commandos, ma'am. Memorized all your battle manuals.
Matriarch Ashara is dead. Sarissa was next in line. Her battle manuals haven't kept the Kett off my Ark.
Yep.
What happened? Why are the Kett after you?
Matriarch Ashara died trying to negotiate with those Kett bastards, so I took something precious from them, too. I stole a module containing tactical data, all their secret routes through this phenomenon.
We call it the Scourge, ma'am. If we could outmaneuver the Kett through it.
We'd stand a better chance against them.
Their Archon had the same thought. He sent his elite agent, the Valiant, and his decimation hunters after us. We take more damage each time we escape the Valiant. The last assault, he sent forces to board us. Sarissa's theft has made things problematic.
How many boarders are we talking about?
We're not sure, but for now, they're contained down there. We couldn't do more. We spent our resources evacuating civilians. The Valiant wants Sarissa to pay.
I mean,
Pathfinders have to take risks, Captain. I've taken my share.
God has preserved me.
What would it take to get the Ark out of here before this Valiant catches up again?
An FTL burn long enough to lose him. But since the evacuation, we've been stuck at minimal power. The drive core is dead.
My people are investigating, but those systems are below deck, with the Kett borders.
Another Pathfinder team could back them up.
Get power for the drive core, and my Sam and I will finish deciphering the Kett data. We'll turn the Valiant's escape routes against him.
Consider it done, ma'am.
The last commando report came from hangar control. I'll give you access. Please be careful.
Now, the good thing about the Asari Ark, right, is that Asari all have biotics. I don't know if they're, like, to some extent anyway.
Pathfinders take risks. They really do. Matriarch Ashara, your father. We roll the dice, and
Cora, nothing will happen to me.
I didn't say that.
Didn't you? Come on. The sooner we find those commandos, the better.
So, like, if their Ark got attacked, right, like, they could be woken up. Or they would wake up and be basically battle ready, I guess. I don't know how much the stasis affects Asari, if it affects them more or less than it affected humans. I mean,
Was it this quiet
we were
when
battle
Arks
ready
were
within
traveling through dark
a
space?
very short amount of time, so.
Eerie. These spaces are designed to be bustling.
The Lucinia will be back to normal once we get her to the Nexus.
Let's see. Ergonomic adjustment, installed driver update, ergonomic adjustment, request filed for ops manager to learn about seat levers. Override for hangar door accesses, override of launch permissions, got a dozen escape pods launched today. Launch is complete, reinstalling hangar door accesses. Investigate repeated false alarms from hangar doors after reinstall. Not a false alarm, seal all doors, seal all, and then
Someone
they got cut off.
overrode the hangar doors, then tried to seal them in a hurry.
Maybe something interfered.
I mean, yeah, that would be a good guess.
Here we are. Hangar control.
Now, I don't know how many of those things there are. I know there's a fuck ton of fighting
Look,
during
someone's
this
alive
mission.
down there. Stop. In the name of the goddess, I'll...
Shoot your rescuers.
Rescuers? And humans? Your Ark made it?
Just about. I'm Ryder, the human Pathfinder. This is my team.
I'm Vidaria Damali, Sarissa's new second-in-command. Sorry about the mix-up. I hope I can help.
The captain says we need to restore power to go to FTL.
Right. Yes. I've tracked the power drain, and I think shutting the hangar bay doors will fix it. The Kett forced the doors open, and the safeties are draining power trying to shut them.
Why keep the hangar bays open? There's no ships around.
I think the Kett are trying to reach the bridge. Kett can survive in vacuum for a little while. If we shut the doors, the Valiant's pet hunters lose their last escape route too. I pray the power will be enough for FTL,
Vidaria, I served as a huntress. Remember Sarissa's manuals. Breathe, purpose, action. Breathe.
Okay. Please take a look at the console. I'll keep watch.
Alright. Let's go have a look. Sam. I imagine we'll have to hold out here.
Door closure sequence.
Yep.
You got this. Cover the console while Sam works.
Of
Nice
course.
steady fire. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you cat prick. Haha, goodbye to you. Oh, they broke the glass. How could you? Corey, are you gonna deal with that guy,
Door
or...?
closure at 21%.
Wow, that was close enough for the flamethrower to reach him. Damn. Oh, who the hell? Oh, hello. Oh, missed him. You an anointed, eh? Hey, you, come here. There we go. Fucking love that. Just pulled him out of cover. Alright. Oh, that was Cora, I think. It's definitely skinnier than a Kett, anyway. Oh, those are Kett, though.
53%.
I don't know if skinnier is the right word. I mean, the Kett aren't really bigger than Cora. They're, like, bonier, though. More jagged, I guess? I don't know. I mean, I guess she is still smaller than them, but... Oh. Good God, they're just dropping fucking everywhere. Unfortunately, they... I mean, I am very safe back here. It's a good thing I have them, because I'm not getting that many fucking good shots at these guys. And to be fair, I'm not getting very many good shots at these guys because all of my shit is just tearing through them.
Hangar doors are closed and locked. Kett access is cut off.
Good. Oh, goodbye to you.
Okay, that should have done it.
That was easy.
Except there's no power.
Vidaria? Let's ask her.
Oh.
What was that?
I estimate that several of the Ark's electrical junctions just overloaded.
Oh.
Shit. Vidaria?
There it is.
Vidaria, Sam says we lost some electrical junctions.
I know. The overload started a fire. Damn it, that shouldn't have happened.
Be calm, soldier. What could have made him overload?
If there's something else draining power on the lower decks, something big,
Maybe the decimation hunters rigged something up.
I wouldn't put it past those wretches. Those Kett, they must be watching us. If they delay the repairs long enough, the Valiant ship catches up.
If we're quick and efficient, we can outmaneuver them.
Okay. First thing is the last stasis pods. I'll go check on them. You could go below, look for whatever's draining power, and maybe help with the fire.
Which way to the lower decks?
The living quarters. I'll open maintenance access. You can cut through. Good luck. May the Kett wither in the void before you.
Sorry, say some shit that, like, really seems to be weird for a sci-fi. Like, it's weird, because, like, it fits with the sci-fi, but at the same time, it's a little weird.
What happened?
An accident. We're fixing it.
All right, go forward. We'll keep prepping the drive core.
We won't let you down, ma'am.
Of course not, Lieutenant. Sarissa out.
Yeah, of course not. Alright, this. An emergency situation is in effect aboard the Ark and evacuation is now necessary. When signaled, please go immediately to seat 6 in escape pod 202. If you do not report within 10 minutes, your seat will be reassigned. Emergency kit, Omni tool, full battery, any essential medication. Do not take personal items. Do not wait for family members. I mean, that's one of those things that nobody listens to, right?
Don't wait for family. That's rough.
It's rough, but there's no way anybody's going to listen to that. It's just like, don't take personal items. That one people might listen to more, but there's still going to be people who grab something, right? Now, I think in like true emergency situation, I don't think that there's anything that I would necessarily like pause to grab. Like there's stuff that, yes, I wouldn't want to lose, but I don't think I'm so attached to it as to risk my life over anything.
Vidaria, cut the elevator's mag locks. If the Ark's like ours, you can climb down the shaft.
Good idea. Thanks, ma'am.
Alright. Oh, here's a data pad. Holograph coloring book is set to a simple image of a farm. Someone has scribbled in colors and drawn Thessian animals. Scrolls on one side read my farm. Plant seeds, watering can, feed them lots of hay. Mummy says we have to go on a ship again. Mummy says I have to be brave. I don't want to be brave. I want to be a farmer. Let's see. Childcare rotation. For anyone not on the main list. Bellis, I can take the twins and Moya tonight. We're camped by the emergency lighting, so Moya will have her night light. Jodiri, because the Castis and Zali got called for evac early, there's leftover cleanup supplies and food in the red cooler. Remember, if you need diaper bags, there's sterile cleanup bags in the washroom cabinets. Break the locks if you have to. Day 10 still going strong. Do they still use diapers in the future? I mean, I can't think of like a sci-fi equivalent to them, but at the same time, I mean, that's way in the future. Making the big jump soon, leaving all my love and best, all my love and best wishes. Go ahead and share out my stasis locker. Can't take it, can't worry about it. We'll find help, promise. Rodera. Oh, you know what, Thana, Rodera, I don't know if those are... It's one of those things where, like, because, like, we talked to those two from the Asari Ark, right, who got shipped out on a pod, and I don't remember what their names are, and they very well may be, like, one of these... Like, I don't know if it would be that one specifically, but that one is just the one that made me think, like, we could very well find their place here.
Many people crammed in, waiting, hearing the emergency alarms.
All right. You're out of stasis because you were needed on deck early. Unfortunately, you now need to adapt to a very different scenario than was expected. To avoid rumors spreading, this is the situation. We are under attack by a hostile species. Diplomatic overtures were rejected and will not be repeated. Regrettably, our matriarch Ashar died attempting negotiations. I have reluctantly taken on her role as Pathfinder, but cannot replace her. We must deviate from our intended course and attempt to lose the enemy before our rendezvous with the Nexus. With Captain Atandra's approval, I've authorized a general evacuation order as we revive civilians. Meanwhile, Commando forces and our survey ship, the Paraphona, will perform necessary diversionary actions. I will not understate the seriousness of our position. I won't underestimate your skills either. I have faith in you. For the last time, I'm not shutting up. I went to sleep dreaming New Worlds and woke to fire and screaming and people huddled in dormitories, and they won't let us back into stasis. We're supposed to just crash land on a barren planet in some teeny escape pod. Like, that's going to be better. I want what was promised, what I gave them my money and my life for, and I'm not going to stop trying to get answers. See, now, it's people like this who just don't help situations. Like... But unfortunately, there would be no way to weed those people out. And even if there was, you would end up with almost nobody going. Because there is way too many people like that. Oh. Okay, I didn't actually activate them yet. Because now that I know that's the right way to go, I want to check this way first. Because we came from there. Okay, nothing. Oh, alright. Well, I should have checked that. Man. Quick glance that way would have... Oh. Apparently we did activate them.
Really hope these things got aboard after the children left.
I mean, I would imagine so. At least I would hope so as well. I should use my SMG because it's a little bit better for the tight spaces. That way. Guess we'll take a look in here first. We'll probably end up going down that hallway anyway.
Vidaria again. 2 Kett were trying to mess with the stasis pods. Not anymore.
Good work. Remember Sarissa's manuals. Stay low.
I will. The pods are safe. I'll keep tracking that power drain.
Okay, I am gonna go back this way then. Ugh. I think this is why I stopped. Like, cause like I don't know if I brought it up while playing Mass Effect, but I had started playing...
Probably looking for a way out. Guess they found one.
Prey, and I've stopped playing it again. And I have a feeling it's because they open up the station to you too quickly. Because like I'm one of those people who have to explore everything at all times, you know? And that game, it feeds into that, but I think too much. You know, like it's so early on that just like, here's the entire station, go explore, instead of opening them up bit by bit. And I feel like that's a negative in a lot of games. Or at least in a game like that with like so few like NPCs or like hubs and that, like I feel like it works better.
Yeah. We could fix that if we find the controls.
And then reach whatever's draining power without getting singed.
Okay. Because like if you take a game like Skyrim, right? Like obviously like as soon as you exit Helgen, technically the entire game is open to you, right? But like you have so many different places you can go to and people to interact with.
You're a huntress, a silent predator.
Okay. Going silent.
But like there's so many like hubs and NPCs and that to deal with. Okay, apparently this game does not work, or this gun does not work at a fucking distance. Whereas in a game like Prey, unless, oh, they were behind glass or some shit, weren't they? They must have been. There really isn't anybody that you find and talk to or anything, and I feel like that's what puts me off of that game more than anything. Because, like, by all means, it's a game that I should fucking love to play.
Over there.
Oh, this gun is, it isn't ammo. I kept trying to reload it and was wondering why it wasn't. But I think that's why I never made it very far in Prey. I made it further this time than I did last time. I tried to play it, but... I mean, because, like, it's a fun game and I enjoy it. It's just... it's just one of those games where it's like, I don't... Like, I love NPCs in games. Like, that's, like, the thing that I spend so much time on. Like, base building, NPC, like, interacting with NPCs. Like, I love doing quests and that. And in Prey, there just, I feel, isn't enough of that, you know? For, like, the size of the ship. Or the space station or whatever that you're on?
Yeah, that's fried.
Ironic.
The electrical junction is damaged. I recommend searching for an alternative.
Alright, well, thankfully, already found one.
Whatever this powers, the Ark needs fire control more.
I mean...
There. Let's try again. That should cool us off.
Vidaria again. I got the Kett. They got me back, but I'm okay.
Nice work.
And with the hangar shut, I managed to track the real power drain. Here's the nav point. I'll see you there.
Oh, of course they are. I should probably deal with that
Captain Andromeda
immediately.
here. We're warming up the drive core, but we need more juice.
We're on it, Captain.
Good. The Valiant ship is still out there somewhere. We've lost so many, and Matriarch Ashara. It can't be for nothing.
Alright. Well, yeah, I mean, the goal is to not lose everything. I mean, that would kind of defeat the purpose of coming to a whole new galaxy just to, you know, almost extinct your species. Granted, the Asari, out of all species, obviously would be fine. Because they can repopulate with very, very few people present, since they can breed with literally anything. Well, I don't know about anything, but any, you know, anybody else that's there. Because it just, like, jumbles their DNA, but it's still Asari. I don't know. Their explanation for how the Asari work are weird, to say the least. I don't doubt that it would work, but...
These components were taken from Ark systems, including power distribution.
Explains the problems we're having. What could be worth gutting the Ark?
Well, let's find out. Engineer Lapras Takal, Deck 12 hull plane sheared, atmosphere is vented, no time for personnel to weld. 100 plus trapped, no suits, no time, can't be done, can be done, no one else dies today. Want to grab the cat by the throat and shake them, keep dreaming skinny, should have been a huntress. Grab, hold the deck plane in place, not airtight, but enough for breathers, soul. Hey, look at that. Apparently she managed to save 100 people, I guess? That's impressive. Evac, comm still down, doing this the old-fashioned way. We cannot finish the evac with Deck 12 in that condition. The last Kett barrage sheared the whole plating. No atmosphere, and it's hanging by a thread. Got 100 people trapped on the other side, not enough suits. There's children. Thel, I can't make that call. I won't. Lapierce just showed up. That screwball engineer refused her evacuation seat, says she's got an idea. And did it, apparently. Headed off Ark, soon to give those cats something to chase. Our gear got shot to shit in the last encounter, but old habits made me stick it all in recharge. Do me a favor and keep it away from the civvies, would you? No sense someone coming all this way and then shooting themselves in the foot. Okay, did somebody back there get hurt or something? But yeah, like, that's my main issue. And the reason why...
Did you feel it too? What's causing that? Looks like an observation deck.
Oh, right, this one.
Wow, a lot of people came through here fast.
Oh, yeah.
Thank the goddess, you're all right. Here, this is what's draining the power.
What is this thing?
It looks like the Kett attack sheared off some hull plating. Then someone rigged up this Mass Effect field device. The field's so strong, it holds the hull together. It would help people evacuate the deck beyond.
Oh, that's how they did it. Okay. Makes sense.
Whoever built this was smart. Probably saved a lot of lives.
I pray she got out safe.
That deck's deserted now. We have to turn the device off.
I tried pulling the plug, but nothing. Can you scan it? Maybe your Sam can figure it out.
The device requires 2 people for shutdown. One disconnecting the cables, and another at the device itself.
I'll handle the device.
Caution.
Okay.
Once begun, the failsafe cycle must be completed, or the device will fuse.
I don't know what that means, so... Power cable.
Ready, Vidaria? Disconnecting the first cable now.
Kett!
Watch the device.
Right, I
We'll
forgot
handle
that they keep doing that.
We need you, Vidaria. You can do this.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure every time you pull out... Oh, right. That's... I was playing with the wrong gun there for a second.
Watch the glass.
I'm pretty sure every time you...
Focus on the Kett.
Yeah.
They're down. Okay, next cable. Ready when
So
you are.
every time you disconnect the power cable, it
Second cable. We're getting there.
spawns in more Kett for you to fight. Not very many, but you know.
Take him down.
Goddess, how many came aboard?
Right? Oh god. Where the fuck did you come from? This is the first time I've really used an SMG in this game. I like it. Granted, it could be because like I just finished recording Sniper Elite, so maybe it's just like I can actually just unload and I don't have to pick my shots. You know?
All right, now the cable.
It could very
Working on the
easily
last
be
cable.
that. And good.
Another attack. They're desperate, Ryder. This
Which
must be
means
the
that once
last-
I'm done Sniper Elite and I switch to Wolfenstein, I'll probably still be playing this, and then I'll be going back to like my trying to snipe guys on here and with my Valkyrie and my Widow
This is
rifle.
their last stand. Break through.
Yeah. By you. Oh, that's a bad time to jump all over.
The device can now be deactivated.
Okay, but I thought that was her job.
That noise. It's gone.
That's what we wanted, right?
It's Captain Atandra. Ryder, the drive core is coming online. You did it. A few minutes, and we're out of here.
Can we still go to FTL if there's, say, a big hull breach down here?
The maneuver I've planned should hold us together. If the FTL burn doesn't, we'll have to cope.
Sarissa here. Superb work, all of you. We're almost home.
It's really over. I should go and help. There might be something I can do.
You helped save this whole Ark. Not bad for your first big mission.
Sarissa should be proud, Vidaria. You'll be one hell of a commando.
You'd know, Lieutenant. Thank you for everything. Goddess guide you.
Pathfinder, restoring power has freed up a data cache. It includes the succession log from Matriarch Ishara.
Can you access it?
Forget the data. I need you. The barrier's collapsing.
Ishara, they'll tear the Ark apart. That data is the only thing that might buy us time.
Kett reinforcements approaching, Pathfinder Ashara.
Sarissa, my Samkep. Tiamno, please.
I have to save them, even if I can't save. Forgive me.
Tiamna used to mean guardian of temples, a champion who stayed faithful even when all was lost. Sarissa left her to die.
Sarissa was forced to choose between her Pathfinder and her Ark. She made the right call.
Look around. Does this look like a right call? Damn it all, Ryder. What do I do?
First, we...
Atandra here. The Kett hunters blindsided us. They have a dropship headed for the breach on Deck 12.
How long until we have FTL?
Too long. Sarissa's coming to help. Push him back.
Helmets on, people.
Alright. And I 100% agree with what he said there. I mean, like, she had to choose between saving one person or saving an Ark full of her
The
race.
Mass Effect
Like,
device is still connected.
it's a shit option to have to make, but I mean, it's still. Okay, so I think what you can do is, yeah, if you activate this. Well, let's see, actually. Oh.
Everyone hang on!
Yeah, it just kind of blows them all out the airlock. Now, I don't know if you can keep activating it or not, but... Oh, and my little throw... Did I throw that there? The Anointed. God, it's so... It's deafeningly quiet. Because, you know, obviously we're in space right now, so there's no sound. Basically, like, even like that little bit of sound, it's literally just you're feeling the vibrations.
Ryder, the Valiant's
It's not actually sound that you're hearing. Now, granted, we're hearing it as sound, but like in real life, it wouldn't be that you're hearing sound. It would be that they're feeling the vibrations.
Enough! The decimation will not be denied. I will take my prey.
Will you now?
Valiant himself.
Take him down.
Oh, there he is. So yeah, you can save that. You don't have to use that immediately. I'm reasonably certain. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. There it is. What? Oh, fuck. He moved like... Oh, no, you knocked him over. Damn it. Oh, you fucker. Hang on, I need to reload because I can't have it with, like, one shot left on it. You know what? Fuck the headshot. I don't know why I bother. This gun is so fucking powerful, I don't need the head.
Forget capture! Launch everything! Kill the Ark! Kill!
Sarissa!
Incoming fire!
Like the Battle of Kirkus, there's still a chance. Lieutenant, please!
Captain, get us out of here!
Punching it. Hold on.
A skeleton crew, but enough to patch up the Ark. She'll make it to the Nexus. Whatever it cost.
You need to talk to Sarissa about Ashara's message.
I wanted to thank you both. That was exemplary work. I'm proud to...
Ma'am? Sarissa? We know about Ashara.
The log survived. Then her final moments won't be
Final?
lost.
You deserted your Pathfinder. You should be better than...
I chose protecting all these people over a single life. The choice they train us to make, Lieutenant.
But you didn't tell anyone.
Because then you wouldn't be their shining hero. And maybe that's how it should be.
Being a Pathfinder means giving them hope. Ryder, you know this, don't you?
They need to hear the truth. Let them handle it.
Ryder, Cora, don't do this.
Sorry, but we need to prep for the Nexus approach. We've got a hell of a story for them.
There's... more. Sarissa chose retrieving the Kett data over saving Ashara's life. Our Sam found the succession log.
One of your harebrained ideas got Ashara killed?
The Kett killed her. I had to be sure the Ark could escape them.
And we did. Again and again while they hunted us down. It's only dumb luck that Ryder found us. Who's next in line? Bedaria. Maybe a Pathfinder with some humility can do better. You can look to Ryder's example.
If you want my professional take, I'd keep Sarissa where she is.
You can't be serious.
You deserve to know what call she made. But it was the right call.
But if she lets her people down again...
I'll do my job, Atandra. And I'll take the consequences. I don't pretend to know what you're thinking, Ryder. But maybe they'll understand. And forgive.
You can survive without forgiveness. They train us for that, too.
I mean, it's one of those things, right, where people will always bitch about it, but the thing is, if she hadn't done it, they wouldn't be alive to bitch about it. So, like, you know, they can go fuck themselves. I mean, like I said, I 100% agree with this. She did the right thing. I mean, it saved the Ark full of how many Asari, or saved the one Asari. Like, and it's like, you could argue that if she hadn't done it, that maybe they would have still lived, but you don't know that. You know that she did it and they lived. That's all you know.
Can I just do today over again? And not topple a hero in front of her entire arc? I put so much faith in Sarissa. But the Asari were just as lost as we are.
We know our mission. I think we're finding our way pretty well.
Should have known better than to say that to a Pathfinder. Thank you for being there, on the Lucinia. Can I tell you something?
Anything.
The old man was right to choose you as Pathfinder instead. I don't blaze a trail. I always look for the mentor, their plan. As a Pathfinder, my mistakes would be worse than Sarissa's.
I mean, I really don't...
If that's true, what are you going to do about it?
No idea yet.
Well, you're still welcome aboard while you figure it out.
Look, I know we flirt. The other person flirts back, and it's fun. But real talk? I feel a hell of a lot better with you here.
I mean...
Would a hug be okay?
Absolutely.
Platonic hug.
Thanks. I'm okay. Or I will be. Just have some thinking to do. If I can get you off my mind.
I mean, I only did one romance thing with her so long ago. Like, well, whatever. Alright, so we saved the Asari Ark. We should be able to get another strike teams.
Sure about that, Lexi?
AVP, collect that. Okay. Yeah, I don't act. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, alright.
We don't know how long we're going to
I don't really care about getting my strike team shit yet, because I don't really need anything from it, but it's time to head back to the Nexus. And here we go. Alright, and bring the Asari Ark in. I'm going to assume it just comes with us since I didn't really have an option there. Just guess. But man, let's see. Oh, that actually was, yeah, it was about one part, even with the little bit of talking at the beginning. I mean, I guess it depends on what you consider that mission done, because since we haven't made it back to the Nexus yet, but we're probably at the beginning of part 2 now, if I had to guess. Oh, God. You shouldn't have that root beer. That burp didn't taste very good. I mean, I could taste root beer, but there was, like, something else under it, and I don't know if it was, like, the leftovers I had or what. Alright. I think we should get a cutscene now with the Asari Ark returning with us, maybe. Oh, it's already fucking there. It beat us there. Alright. How? It was torn to shit. I mean, granted, FTL drives, it would be just as fast as us, but I mean, we clearly left first. Unless it just happened to be pointed in the right direction. But I guess it's also bigger, so it might have like a more powerful drive on it. And actually be faster than us, I guess, but... Oh.
I would like to welcome our Asari pilgrims to the Nexus. You've had a long journey, but we're thrilled that Ark Lucinia has finally arrived. We ask for patience as we find homes for everyone. To those who doubted the future, the proof stands before you. The Asari live, and so does the dream. Ah, there's the hero who made it possible, Pathfinder Ryder. Do you have any words for us?
I'd like to think my team and I are hitting our stride. We're getting pretty good at this.
A confident Pathfinder. Exactly what we need. We chose well with this one. We all owe Ryder a debt of gratitude. In the meantime, please enjoy whatever comforts the Nexus can offer a weary traveler.
Excuse me. You're the one who saved us?
I am?
I owe you everything. If it hadn't been for you, I'd be dead.
Man, if I had a
Well,
nickel for
now
every
we have
time I heard
future.
that.
Just don't let your guard down. We're in the wilderness here. We can tame it, but it will fight back.
Wait till it meets the Asari.